This is the Seattle Ultrasonics C-200. You already know how to use a chef's knife, but today I'm going to show you everything you need to know about using your new ultrasonic chef's knife. Let's get started. When you first receive the knife, note that the battery is partially charged. Before you start cutting, I recommend charging the battery to full. When the lights are flashing, the battery's charging. And when the lights turn off, the battery's ready to go. The full ring of lights tells you the battery is 100% charged. Charging will take less than an hour. The knife comes with these protective plastic nubs. You can pull them off or just press the button. The knife only runs when you're holding down the button. Unlike your electric toothbrush, there's no perceptible vibration in the handle. To feel what the blade is doing, gently and carefully pinch the sides of the blade near the cutting edge. Run your fingers up and down like this while you turn the knife on and off. You'll feel the friction disappear and reappear. It's an unusual sensation we compare to an air hockey table. Take note of where this feels the strongest. That's also where you'll get the greatest benefit when cutting in two ways. The first is cut initiation. Cut initiation is the force it takes to bite into foods, like this grape. Ultrasonic vibrations help the blade pierce the skin with almost no effort. Try this. With the knife off, rest the tip of the blade on a tomato and let gravity hold it there. Now, press the button. It's not going to do all the work for you. It's not a lightsaber yet, but the cutting edge behaves sharper when the knife is on, and that's a feeling you'll quickly miss the next time you use a traditional knife. However, cutting isn't just about sharpness. It's also about friction, which brings us to the second benefit. This is goat cheese, and with the knife on, you can make clean slices that actually release from the blade. With a regular knife, releasing that slice is not so graceful. The same nonstick action helps in everyday cooking too. Foods release easier. It doesn't mean nothing sticks, but your ingredients are more likely to fall away from the blade or slide off with a gentle nudge. And this is also useful for cleaning the blade. The handle is IP65 rated, which means you can safely rinse it in the sink. You can even turn on ultrasonics for easier cleaning. Keep the battery installed when you're cleaning the knife. If it accidentally falls into a sink full of water, don't worry, it'll be fine for just a moment. Wipe the outside dry, then remove the battery pack and wipe the inside dry as well. The C-200 is not dishwasher safe, but you shouldn't put any nice knife in the dishwasher anyway. There are a lot of strong opinions on cutting boards. Here's all we'll say. If you like wood cutting boards, use them. If you like plastic, that's great. If you like composite materials, awesome. However, if you have a glass cutting board or the recently trendy steel or titanium cutting boards, please reserve those for knives you hate, as those materials cause rapid blunting and folding of the blade edge. I'll show you what happens if you try to use the C-200 on glass. We'll do this once and never again, okay? Next, let's talk about maintenance. I designed the C-200 for home cooks who might rarely, if ever, resharpen their knives. If that's you, feel free to skip right over this section. But consider bringing your knife to a professional sharpener once a year for a tune-up. For everyone else, here are some tips. You can hone the edge with a honing rod and resharpen using whatever method you're comfortable with. The factory edge is set to 13 degrees per side, but if you want to adjust the bevel angle, you can. We recommend a fixed angle sharpening system like this, or whetstones like these. Avoid pull-through sharpeners or electric sharpening systems, since they can remove too much material and change the blade profile. Also, keep the ultrasonics off when resharpening for the same reason. A few final things to know, though you may never encounter them. This means the battery is low. Recharge the battery either via USB-C or using the wireless charging tile. In practice, you'll get several meals worth of prep on a single charge. If you hold down the button continuously, eventually the electronics will get warm and the knife will stop itself with an overtemperature warning that looks and sounds like this. Release the button, give it a moment, and you'll be back in action. Sometimes, if you have food or water on the blade in just the right spots, the knife can produce a ringing sound. This is annoying, but harmless. Just release the button, wipe off the blade, and resume using the knife as normal. Most of the time, you won't need to worry about any of this, and you can just use the C-200 like you would any other chef's knife. Mostly, we're excited to have the knife in your hands and to see what new techniques and uses you'll discover. But if you have questions, we're here to help. As always, happy cooking.